Well, good day all. Your other brother Michael here. Out walking through the woods. Walking man's got to walk, you know. Cautious optimism. Figure I haven't been around in a while, may as well update you, and we're going to use that phrase because that's the one that was presented to me. And it kept ringing in my head and ringing in my head. Just to bring you a fast update. A couple of weeks ago, I wound up in the hospital with a Jacksonian seizure. Seems the tumor on my brain, which we believe is no longer cancerous because of the radiation, but it's causing some swelling on the brain. As you may remember, I've mentioned before, I think I've had that a long time because it's caused some other problems, if you know what I mean. Anyways, they said, after viewing it, several doctors, that they were cautiously optimistic because they believe it's necrotic cells that are causing the swelling, and we should be able to do something about that. Either by way of surgery, don't want that, or steroids, don't want it, but I'll do it, to keep the swelling down and maintain it with the steroids until hopefully such time the body finds a way to deal with that and not have to swell anymore to repel the invader, so to speak. Then later in the week after that, had some scheduled scans of the lung. Lo and behold, praise Jesus, same kind of thing. No new cancer. No new cancer in any lymph nodes. And it's cautiously optimistic. Different doctor, same phrase. Anyway, I wonder what took them so long to get there. I've been on the optimistic side, of course, thanks to you and many, many of you. I don't care what they say, not to get all religious on you, because I could do that and do it right well. But, you know, there is a divine energy in each of us. I truly believe that, and you may know I do. And I believe that when you, all of you, tell me that you're praying for me, or God bless her with the prayer shawl of the whole church down there. When people say they're praying for you, they're thinking positive thoughts for you. They're sending positive energy your way. They're all saying the same thing. And I can feel it. And it's what helps me to have that positive attitude. To have that, maybe not so cautious sometimes, but optimism. It takes all of us, you know. We're all connected. Which brings me to my other thought. And I hate to do this, but I must say something about this. You know, many of you know I'm a Mason, Freemason. And in times of trouble, sometimes the lectures will help me out. I've memorized so many of them. And I can just do them, and it's kind of like a form of meditation sometimes. Anyway, one of the first lectures you're given as a Mason is on the tenets of your profession as a Mason. And the tenets of brotherly love, relief, and truth. And the new candidate, initiate if you will, is told this lecture about brotherly love, relief, and truth to help explain to him some of the mysteries of Masonry. Mysteries indeed. Always remember, the mystery is usually right there in the out open. Anyway, I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. It goes like this. First thing he's taught about is brotherly love. By the exercise of brotherly love, we are taught to regard the whole human species as one family, the high and low, rich and poor, who, as created by one almighty parent and inhabitants of the same planet, are to aid, support, and protect each other. On this principle, Masonry unites men of every country, sect, and opinion, who might otherwise have remained at a perpetual distance. Now I take that part of the lecture and you can meditate on that, and you can go off into so many tangents. The one that kept coming to my mind was I can feel the brotherly love from all of you. Those I see in person, those that just click like on something I might have put on Facebook, those that have told me they're praying for me. Sorry for the shaking camera. But also, somebody posted today, so many posts today about the tragedy, senseless tragedy in Connecticut. But somebody posted Mr. Rogers' words, and I'll paraphrase. He's telling a story about, I guess his mother says, when times of trouble come, look for those who are trying to help and give them a hand. Now that's brotherly love. We need to do that for one another. We need to help one another. I thank you all. You're helping me. Small and big ways. Oh God, I can't tell you how thankful I am for you. But my heart burns for those people. Such senseless violence. How do we get past it? I don't know, but step one is to realize we're all brothers and sisters. At times like this, we need hope. And giving hope to one another is the brotherly thing to do. The next one's tied closely to it in that lecture. Relief. Relief is a divine act. Oh, that's not it. Let's see. Relief. To relieve the distressed is a duty incumbent upon all men. Remember the first part, we're all inhabitants of the same planet. But particularly on Masons, who profess to be linked together by an indissoluble chain of sincere affection. Sincere affection. On this basis, no, that's not it. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. To soothe the unhappy, compassionate with their miseries, restore peace to their troubled minds. That's the grand aim we have in view. I would ask you, get your trowel out, spread some friendship around. One of the ways you do it is by providing relief to the small inconveniences that we all can help with. A big tragedy like this, I'm sure, send some money, send some help. Sandy, the big storm. I know people from the church and from around the world have been going and sending stuff, making trips overnight to go spend the day working and cleaning up. That'll go on for a long time. But those are the people Mr. Rogers was talking about, was he not? It's what the lecture is talking about, too. Hold that door for the lady with the 3 kids coming through. Smile at that person who looks like they haven't been smiled at in a long time. Try to restore a little peace to their troubled minds. And I'll stop right after this one. Truth. Truth is a divine attribute and the foundation of every virtue. To be good and true is the first lesson we are taught in Masonry. Hence, while influenced by this principle, hypocrisy and deceit are unknown among us. The lecture goes on a bit. I'll have to let that go for now, but you get the general idea. These are universal lessons that Masonry teaches. Every religion you can imagine teaches a brotherly love, of taking care of one another, our tribe members. Someday we'll be one planet tribe. That would be something. Oh, wait a minute. That'd be heaven on earth. Oh, let's not get all theological and everything. But are we not charged by all the holy books to be our brother's keeper? I don't know. I'm optimistic that each and every one of us will look down into that divine part within us, even for just a short while. However you get there, walking in the woods, listening to music, talking to people, sitting quietly looking at a flame in your church. But get down there, look inside, and you'll see that the divine loves you and expects you to be divine and love all. Anyway, I wax on. As they say, I you know, can keep going and going. At least that's the plan. How about you? I hope you're going to have a great, great Christmas. Kwanzaa, the Festival of Lights. Oh, trust that the Almighty is on your side and is expecting you, like me, to get busy. Keep your trowel handy, all you Masons. God bless.